From the Carroll County Times from the year 2000. Wife, mother, best bowler in the U.S. Sharon, Sachs-Shipley, and Duckpin bowling. Chances are you don't really know much about either of them or how they're linked. Here are a few facts that might surprise you. Sachs-Shipley of Eldersburg has a husband and 4 kids. She recently had back surgery to correct a serious ailment. And, oh yeah, she's ranked first in the entire nation on the Duckpin Women's Professional Tour. After placing in the circuit's top 10 several times, finishing in second place each of the past 2 years, Sachs-Shipley finally earned her first national #1 ranking, securing the honor by a little more than 1 pin, 143.922 to 142.743 over Lynn Heller. She also won the Ladies All-Star, and she won the Women's National Duckpin Association Bowler of the Year. This year was awesome, Sachs-Shipley said. Everything really just came together for me. And even after a 4-month layoff from the sport caused by the surgery, Sachs-Shipley has returned to bowling and is carrying a 145 average. Bowling a 145 as a man is good, said father-in-law Danny Shipley, himself a bowler. A 145 for a woman is really good. Sachs-Shipley, who has been bowling for 27 years, grew up with duckpin bowling. She says it's in her blood. Her 3 sisters and mother used to bowl. Her father still does. He had the biggest influence on her taking up and sticking with the sport. My dad taught me everything I know, Sachs-Shipley said. I still learn new things, but he really taught me the basics. Practically everyone in her life bowls. Besides Shipley and her father, her husband Doug and 3 of her 4 kids bowl too. Jackie Shipley, her oldest daughter, at age 14 was nationally ranked at one time, as was her 13-year-old stepdaughter Jill Sachs. Amy Sachs, 11, will soon follow in her sister's steps, Mom says. Sachs-Shipley and her husband bowl in the Pro Mixed Doubles League on Fridays in Pikesville. We live at the bowling alley, Sachs-Shipley said. Between the kids' tournaments, our Friday night league, and the tours, we're in there a lot. Since Sachs-Shipley spends a lot of time in the bowling alleys, she says she's really starting to notice the lack of women's duckpin bowlers, and she says she believes that could ultimately lead to the demise of the sport. She also says duckpin bowling is not well known, and it doesn't get much respect for a variety of reasons. I think some people don't like it because it's hard, she says. I don't understand it. It's so fun. She thinks that bowling alleys charging as much as $3 per game and another $3 for renting shoes is ridiculous, and that the cost keeps bowlers from coming out. If there is one thing I could change first, I would cut the prices, Sachs-Shipley said. I'm not that old, and I remember being able to bowl for 50 cents a game. Sachs-Shipley sees a bigger problem as well. In recent years, several duckpin alleys changed over to 10 pins. It's because Sachs-Shipley so enjoys the sport and the camaraderie that goes with it that she is so troubled by the dwindling lanes. They took a bunch down thinking that we would convert to 10 pins, she says. We didn't, and now rumor has it, they are really regretting it. As much as Sachs-Shipley loves the people and the competition of the sport, she had to miss 4 full months due to her nagging back. She was born with an extra bone in her back, and it started causing her pain as she got older. Last year, it really started hurting. Every time I slipped or anything, it would make me lose my balance, she recalled. That's what caused me so much pain. Another pain she might have is knowing her 145 average probably would win her the national #1 again this year, but because of the back operation, she had to miss some of the summer games, and she won't be able to meet the 200 games required to defend her ranking. The only reason I'm okay with it is because I know it was because of surgery, Sachs-Shipley stated. If I would have came back and just sucked, I would have been upset. I think I have a real good chance next year. My back's feeling good, and I am too, so I think there's a chance. father-in-law, Shipley, sends a kind warning to other female duckpin bowlers. She's still got a lot of potential in her. She's going to be around for a while. She'll have to settle for honorable mention status in 2000, but she said earning the #1 national ranking once makes her hungrier to win again. She can't wait to receive the trophy in recognition of her achievement in May. Everybody keeps saying it's so nice, she said. I bet it is.